This thing is like 2 times bigger than the regular AJAX MotionProtect indoor sensor, and you can see a video review on it right behind that hint. And well, that's a sole AJAX device for outdoor application. It is not produced inside of any AJAX kit, and thus we conclude it's something from other league. The AJAX MotionProtect Outdoor is right here in our studio, and we are going to find out what it is, what it does, its working principle, and also run a practical usage test along with the activation and tying this up with our AJAX hub. And before we start, go to the People Systems website, order any of all 25 AJAX devices, specify that you are a subscriber, and get your special offer right away. I'm Daniel, breaking in.
Subscribe to People Systems YouTube channel and get your special offer on every deal.
And you're probably wondering, why did they take their MotionProtect sensor and just duplicate it one on top of another? Because, well, this is how it looks. And that's what it basically is. 2 infrared sensors in one device. And of course, it doubled price along with that. So the first thing that AJAX MotionProtect Outdoor is aimed for is to overcome the infrared sensor's #1 problem, the outdoor motion detector sensor's accuracy, or well, the false triggerings. Well, you know, like trees and bushes, leaves, fluctuation, birds, bats, and similar stuff. So there is also such problem occurring as objects inside of this one are getting sun irradiated, and that causes infrared sensor to react on an irritant, because infrared sensor mechanism is based on catching heat-emitting objects in its sight. And that is why we have 2 infrared sensors built in, because they are working simultaneously in 100% synchronization with each other. And recommended height of a sensor's install is about 0.8 to 1.3 meters, which is approximately like a stomach or a chest of an average person. So the top infrared motion sensor monitors a straight line direction, and a bottom one pointed to the area of the shin and feet. As a result, the mechanism looks like this. The event of alarm happens only if both sensors' beams are simultaneously crossed by a person, and of course the detection range is customizable via the toggle, well, under the device back. Well, here is it. And on a scheme, it looks like this. And now enough of theory, pure facts now, the numbers. So, 2 infrared sensors, 3 masking sensors to recognize an external attempts to block the view of detector. The AJAX MotionProtect Outdoor detection distance makes up a 3 to 15 meters and is fully adjustable with this toggle in frames of this range. The device is IP54 rated, meaning rain and dust tightness. The operational humidity parameter reaches up to 100% due to a sensor type. And what makes a difference? This guy operates with an incredible accuracy even in a high humidity environment and withstands temperatures from -25 Celsius or -13 Fahrenheit to +60 Celsius or 140 Fahrenheit. Thus, it is suitable for either low and both high temperatures regions. The range of signal transmission reaches up to 1700 meters in open area, owing to AJAX Javelin radio technology, and can be extended with the AJAX Rex extender device. So the device detection feature is immune to animals up to 80 centimeters or 2.6 foot high. The sensor is protected against harmful actions like masking and everything vandalism related, and also guarantees an ingress protection as the same as the rest of the AJAX sensors. The ping frequency parameter makes up a 12 to 300 seconds. Regarding the alarm signals transmission, that happens in 0.15 milliseconds. And of course, we also got a tempering alarm. Here's this button. And of course, an AJAX regular smart bracket in stock. The built-up battery rate here is equal to 5 years. And if we're talking specifically about how does the device protect you and your property, then we talk about a three-step algorithm fitted in here. At first, it checks whether both infrared sensors are witnessing the movement. And if that's happening simultaneously, we got a first emergency sign. Next, data is getting analyzed by smart detect algorithm made with the allowance of outdoor interferences. Here those waveforms are getting compared and matched to each other. That's a second sign. Third, LISA, Live Intelligent Spectrum Analysis, that initiates a comparison of signals frequency components. As an output, the third and a final sign. And all of that happens in milliseconds before delivering user a notification. So the first thing to start off, well, get the AJAX Systems free app from the App Store, Google Play, install. After what, sign up, create user, create password, and the system will let you in. I mean, that's the main thing, that's your control panel of the whole system, because we all have smartphones nowadays. Now, what you do next? Go down the phone, you gotta get a AJAX hub activated. So as you can see, my AJAX hub lights, well, the logo in here lights with the green, meaning the power is transmitted here and the internet is transmitted here. The hub is online, power is restored, and everything is great. And also the tamper alarm back here is closed. So what you do next? You go into the AJAX app. Oh, you can see my AJAX hub is already activated. In here, you can see it right on that screen. That appeared in front of you too, on the right side of the screen. Right, so the hub is activated, you scan the QR code, you name it, and there you are. As you can see, hub, Daniel, and next thing you do, create a room. My room is studio, but anyways, you gotta have a room to tie the sensors with this room. And you can even set a photo in here. And now let's add a sensors. Add device button. Naming it, well, I got it in the buffer, and paste MotionProtect Outdoor. Next we do scan the QR. For this purpose, take this cover lid back off, and here you can see the QR code located in here. We take the phone and we scan the QR located on the back. And next we tie it with the studio room, pressing the OK. Next thing you gotta do, see this on-off button, hold it near the hub, press and hold the button, and next, yes. Now it will start to adjust itself. So we got the MotionProtect Outdoor tied up with our AJAX hub. Don't forget to close. Oh, all right. Close the lid back up. Well, because of the tamper. And now you see it's blinking with green here, here, and here. Well, on the visible parts, of course. So you gotta just let him do that. He adjusts itself to the interference, to the interface of the room, to the, well, environment. Right, so we're just letting him do this. Oh, and he's pretty much done. And now as you can see there and in here, our AJAX MotionProtect Outdoor is already tied up with our hub, with our system, with our user, with our, well, user account. Yeah, and now I'm just gonna arm the system and see how's that happening. Well, the spotting the intruders and like test it out practically. So we go into the control and we press this full circle button. Pressing, you get the notification hub is armed by Daniel. And now let's imagine I just went to the job in the morning. I've armed my system in the morning. I've closed the app. Yeah, I got to the job. Yeah, and here's my phone. Here's my working table. Yeah, and essentially, let's imagine it's in home. And someone breaks in. This is what happens to the guy. He is getting spotted. And I'm getting notified, as you can see. So this is how it happens. Although the other specifications of this thing are available earlier in this video. And now we're going to conclude the whole thing that happened today. So counting and summing up all the device characteristics, well, the conclusion suggests itself. AJAX have done an amazing job implementing 2 infrared detectors, 3 masking sensors, 3-step algorithm of a threat recognition, anti-humidity along with the operating in low and high temperatures, great communication transmission area size, and extremely fast alarm signal transfer, and well, finishing this off with a 5 years battery lifelong on top of that. I'm not even gonna conclude myself, everything is just clear. Order up AJAX MotionProtect Outdoor or any of all 25 AJAX devices on the People System Store website. The link is in the description. Special offers are applied to the ones who specify that they are subscribed. Thank you for watching. Your protection and your knowing of what surrounds you are our main goal in People Systems.